Hi everybody, welcome to our March Madness Challenge group. I just wanted to do an introduction video because there are so many new people joining this month, and so I just wanted to give you a little bit of background and instruction on just kind of how to get started. I know we're going into this weekend before, and many of you are trying to get prepped and ready and want to start off on the right foot. So I want to give you a little bit of instruction on how to do that. First of all, just want to give you a little bit of background about myself. Like I said, my name is Jessie, and I am a registered dietitian. I have been working in the weight loss surgery field actually for like over 10 years now. I'm now the program coordinator for a hospital, so I don't do as much on the patient education side anymore. Job has become much more clerical and administrative, but this group gives me a chance to kind of dive back into the patient care, I'll say, working with people, something that I really enjoy. But a big reason why I'm doing this group, why I started this, is because I had a baby. He's 5.5 months old now. And when I had my daughter, I had struggled to lose the weight. This was 3 years ago, and struggled to lose the baby weight with her. I had been doing everything I normally did, going to the gym, working out, and I just wasn't feeling it. I just had a hard time getting motivated being at the gym and being away from her. And so I started a challenge group with a different coach, and she ran the program just very similar to how we're going to run this one. And I finally after 2 years was able to lose that baby weight. And so when I had my son, I was like, you know what, I don't want to wait another 2 years. The coach that I was working with, she is pursuing other things, which is great opportunity for her, but I really missed the group. And I was like, man, I really depended on the accountability to be able to get up and work out and prep my meals and do what I needed to do. You know, personally, I just feel like I needed that accountability, so that's why I kind of decided to start my own. With that said, I definitely want to let y'all know I'm not here to sell products or anything. This is really just strictly for accountability. And if you are at all interested in Beachbody products, I could definitely help you out with that, but I don't require that you do that. I think they're great programs. I think they give sound nutrition advice. I personally follow the 21-day fix meal plan with the containers, measure out my portion sizes. Just again, as a dietitian, I can kind of vouch for that program. I think it's a great way to at least, get started and become more familiar with nutrition, and I personally follow it myself. But if you're doing workouts that, even if you're doing some Beachbody workouts, going to the gym, using a different program, that's totally fine. You can log whatever you're doing. So, let me get started a little bit on the meal plan. If you do want to use the meal plan or the containers, it's a great starting point, and that's what I'm going to be going off of. I will post my own meal plan, what I'm doing each week with the recipes and my shopping list in the info and files, which you can find in the app at the very top of the group feed. So just to take you through how to access this or how to get started with it, I'm going to switch over so you guys can see my computer screen here real quick. Okay, so when you go onto your Beachbody on demand, if you have this, you can log into a computer or on your phone or iPad. It doesn't matter. You can access it anyway. And if you don't have the on-demand, if you have like a 21-day fix program or whatever DVDs you're using, they usually do come with it. But I'm actually going to post this in the info and files for y'all as well. So even if you don't have the Beachbody on-demand, you'll still be able to get the nutrition plan for that program, which is pretty much for every workout program. It doesn't vary too much from program to program. So what you'll do, go to workout programs. You're going to find the one that you do. Maybe you're doing 80 Day Obsession, maybe you're doing PiYo, I'm just gonna go into 21 Day Fix here. And then at the top, you're going to see this program materials. So you wanna go there. And then you're going to scroll down to your eating plan. And this will open the PDF. And every single workout program, if you're using the on-demand, has its own meal plan. So you don't have to use 21 Day Fix. That's just the one I'm gonna post, but you can do the one specifically for the program that you are gonna follow. So you can kind of scroll through this and see there's a bunch of recipes in here. It gives kind of a background introduction, how the containers work. So basically you have all these colored containers: green for veggies, purple for fruits, red for protein, yellow for carbs, blue for healthy fats, and orange for seeds and dressings. And I'm gonna post, if you don't have the containers, I'll post what portion sizes those are. So if you wanna use measuring cups, you can do that too. Okay, so on page 8 of this PDF, you're gonna see how to calculate your calorie needs. So you can go through and do this worksheet, and then that'll tell you which meal plan you're gonna follow. Okay, so the next page, so I, for example, fall into this plan A. So that's 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day. And we're not counting calories here. This is just kind of giving you the number, but we're using the containers. And when you use the containers, it's gonna come out to that calorie need. So in my day, I'm gonna have 3 containers of vegetables, 2 containers of fruits, 4 containers of protein, 2 containers of carbs, 1 of healthy fats, 1 of salad or seeds and dressings, and then 2 teaspoons of oils and nut butters, which for me is pretty much my cooking. I use olive oil when I cook, so I kind of count that as my fat. So then it'll go through, and there are tally sheets if you want to use these just to kind of help plan your day and make sure that you're getting all of your containers in. You'll see I do a form of this for my meal plan, which you'll see in the info and file. So that's just kind of the overview. You can go through and look at the recipes if you want to use those, and I provided my recipes as well. Okay, so if you have a chance to look through the meal plan, it's pretty straightforward. It's fairly easy to figure out, but if you're having any trouble at all, if you have any questions, if you're having trouble calculating anything or coming up with ideas, please, please, please do not hesitate to let me know. You can either, if you have my number, you can text me, you can private message me through Facebook, however you need. I wanna make sure that y'all are getting started on the right foot. So like I said, my meal plan, what I'm gonna be doing this first week, is posted. I have, it's not in color guys, but this is kind of how I do my meal plan. So you'll see my breakfast, my snack, my lunch, my snack, my dinner, and then I have my dinners Monday through Friday planned out, and then you'll see the recipes on the following pages as well as the shopping list on the last page. So you can kind of go through and see this is my green container. I have 3 of those. That's my fruit, 2 of those, my carbs, 2 of those, 4 of my protein, etc., etc., so that I know I'm getting all my containers met. And then I usually prep my meals on Sundays, and I do like Monday through Wednesday meals, and then on Wednesday night I'll take some time and prep different meals Thursday, Friday at least, because I get bored really quickly, and if I'm eating the same thing every single day, I'm less likely to stick to it. So I kind of have to break my week up into 2 different things. And a lot of times, honestly, my Thursday and Friday meals are kind of like dinner leftovers. I still portion everything out and make sure I'm meeting my containers, but I'm using leftovers from Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday night dinners just to make it simpler. So you'll kind of see that in my meal plan, and just to give you a guide. Okay, so let's move on to expectations for the group. Okay, so you're going to have 3 posts to participate in every day. Each post is worth 1 point unless I'm giving a bonus point for that post, and I'll let you know that beforehand. And so every day you're going to wake up and you're going to see the daily challenge post, and I will pin that to the top of the group feed, so make sure you look at that pin post every single day. And it'll vary. Sometimes it'll be post meme about something just really simple. Sometimes it'll be post one of your goals for the week. It just varies every single day. Second one is going to be your midday meal check-in. So you're going to post a picture of any one of your meals. It could be any one of your meals or snacks, but to get the point, you have to post the picture. And this is not only a way to keep you accountable that you're following your meal plan, but also gives everybody else ideas on snacks and things that they could eat that they might not have thought about. And anything else? Okay, last thing is the end of day check-in post. So that post is going to be at the very end of the day, and you're just going to go through and basically rate how you feel you did with your nutrition that day, list what you ate for the day, your workout, you know, if you feel like you had a really great workout, or yeah, I worked out but I wasn't giving it my all, your water intake, and then your overall attitude and motivation. So you'll be seeing those posts pop up throughout the day, and I'm just really asking for your participation. So I know that we're embarking on spring break. So I know for Corpus Christi, where I am, our spring break starts the very first week of the challenge, and some of you might be going out of town. I think other people are going on some trips during this time as well, which is totally fine. You might not even be working out during your vacation. That's totally fine. You don't necessarily have to be working out every single day. You don't have to like 100% stick to your meal plan. Of course, there's going to be times where you slip up or dinners come up, whatever. It's really just, most of this is going to be based on participation. So as long as you're participating in those 3 posts every single day, it's going to help keep you accountable and keep you on track. Now this group, I am changing it up a little bit. I am going to give some bonus points for times you work out during the week. So if you're working out 6 or more times in a week, you're gonna get 2 bonus points that week. If you're working out between 4 and 5 days a week, you're gonna get 1 bonus point. So I am putting that towards your point value. And this point value, by the way, is gonna add up at the end of the week to the weekly winner. So there is gonna be a winner each week, and that winner will get a prize at the end of each week. So just a little extra motivation to keep you going. And if you're going somewhere, like I know one member in this group at least is going on a ski trip for their spring break, that's a workout. So if you're doing something really active, going somewhere where you're being a tourist and walking around all day, log that as a workout, because you're still burning calories and getting that activity in. So you can include that as well. The last thing that's going to get you points is logging your weights and measurements. I cannot stress this enough. Please, please, please log your weights and measurements. Okay, I'll be upfront with you guys to let you know that when you go to fill out your profile, it'll ask you if you want your coach to be able to see your weights and measurements. I cannot see your measurements, okay? So actually, I can see your initial measurements. I cannot see any follow-up measurements. I can see your weight when you log it, and that is held completely confidential. You will hear me say this a million times. Log your weight and measurements. There are going to be weeks where maybe you don't lose anything on the scale, but you're still dropping inches, and that may be what you need to keep you motivated. But if you're not logging it, you will have no idea. And at the end of each week, I like to calculate how much weight we have lost as a group, which is really fun to see. So I'm asking you to share those things with me. Like I say, you don't have to. It's totally up to you, but it's not going to go anywhere. The information is going to be used for anything except for just kind of seeing how we're doing as a group. So I'm asking you to share that with me, and asking you to make sure that you get that weight and measurement put in every Saturday or Sunday. And if there is a tie for first on the weekly winner, whoever logs their weight and measurements first for that week is kind of the tiebreaker. Okay. So I think that covers most of everything. This group, it doesn't run well if y'all aren't participating. Okay, so I'm asking for 21 days of commitment on your participation. Like I say, whether you're in a place where you can get workouts done or not, I'm still asking you to be logging your intake, posting on the daily challenge post, checking in each day. The more people participate, the more fun that it is and the more accountability there is. As soon as I start to have a few people that, you know, kind of go MIA or fall off, it tends to give everybody else permission to do the same thing. You know, you start to say, well, you know, these 2 people haven't logged for 4 days, so no one's gonna really notice if I don't log, and that's not true. I definitely notice, and everybody else does too, and it kind of gives the people that are right on that edge the permission to slack off as well. So, like I say, the biggest thing that I ask during this group, if you have committed to doing this, is to participate. Be active on the posts, be active in encouraging others in this group. That's what we're here for. So I think that's mostly everything. Like I say, if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask me. That's what I'm here for. I want to make sure that you guys get started off on the right foot, and make sure to check the info and files for all of the information. I know it's going to look like kind of overload at first, but take some time this weekend to go through those things. Really kind of get your plan together, go to the grocery store, get your meals prepped so that you're ready and organized to go on Monday. So I think that's everything, and your first challenge post will pop up Monday at about 8 a.m. So be looking for that. And if you watch this video, give me a thumbs up or emoji, smiley, something. Let me know that you've seen it. All right, guys, thanks. Have a good day. Can't wait to start on Monday.